Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to your channeled message for today. I've been called on to create a space of mutual exchange at this time for you. Okay, we're ready to go. The tower on the bottom of the deck before I do anything else, before I do a cut, before I do anything. So the reason that this reading is happening right now is because there is a tower event, a big shift, a big change. It feels like everything is falling apart to some of you. To others, this is internal. It's an internal shift. For everybody, it is an internal shift. For some, it is triggered by outside events. From others, it just comes from within. A big internal shift, a big internal upgrade. The important message is to take the action to get out of any situation that is not supporting your growth. Growth being expansion. So whatever feels, if something doesn't feel expansive, you must, can't find the word, detract from it. You must take it, energy away from it. Take your attention, your energy, not just attention, but your energy away from it. There's a big change, big shift. All change, please. All change. There's this train is stopped, and where at this stop is where you get off. Very powerful, important message. I actually don't feel like the deck needed to be cut at all. This is just the message, and on we go. Okay. A new spread, so bear with me. Brand new spread, it's a circle. This is why we're here today. Circular spread, we'll call it the clock spread. 8 cards with the tower in the middle. I wasn't sure whether to make this a kind of masculine, feminine sided yin yang reading. I'm wearing white trousers. I got the message yin yang before we came on. Obviously, I haven't read this. Hi, by the way. I haven't read this before, so I'm just going to see what it says. Even though the cards came out differently, I'm going to read it as a clock. And we're going to start at 12 o'clock with the star. So what's good about this tower message is this is the point. This is the reason. This is about the age of Aquarius. Everything, the Pluto in Aquarius shift was the last thing that I really spoke about, which was a while ago now. This is really what has been happening this year. It is about shedding, letting go, taking the weight off. It's about removal. The message of the tower is about removal. The removal of that which is weighing you down. It cannot be extricated. It is interconnected with this star message. This is what is happening. A higher self. What is happening right now is a manifestation of a higher self. That is, in order for that to occur, there needs to be a shedding of the weight that is weighing you down. So if you think about a balloon, a hot air balloon, and the sandbags, this is what it is. it can feel quite jarring because those sandbags are heavy. So it's very important that when that jarring thing happens, you go with the flow, so to speak, which is upward. This is an uplift, an uplifting thing. This is not about anything bad. It's about uplift. But you've got to get rid of everything that's weighing you down. I do. Should I say this yet? There's somebody. Oh, no. So, this is quite challenging to read. There's also some awareness in me that I haven't been here for a while, and I want to kind of say hi and update you and all of that. But this message is superseding that, so I'm going to just park that and keep going with this message and allow the cards to tell me how to read them. Straight after the star comes the lovers. So this is this masculine, feminine piece that I was feeling before getting the cards out. So it is about these masculine and feminine sides, but it is about these masculine and feminine sides within you. It's about a yin yang wholeness. It's a yin yang wholeness. There's nothing you can do. It's about oneness. It's about an internal and external oneness. There is nothing to fear. What is happening is an internal and external harmony and union. That is what is happening. Do not focus on individuals. Do not focus on relationships. Do not focus on even the idea that you become one with the universe, or you become one with a God, or you become one with life itself, or you even become one with a self. It's not about that. It's about pure harmony. Harmony that just feels like peace. That's what is happening. It is not your job, and you do not need to think at all, ever, about who or what you should be interacting with in this life. That is not for you to be thinking about. The only thing you should be doing in your conscious awareness and in your present is to embrace and uplift the moment. That's it. And in doing that, you embrace and uplift a self. But it is not, you are not separate. You are not a thing that needs attention, nor is anybody else. So translate that as you will. It is important that you embrace also a shift of perspective. Everything you are seeking is much closer to you than you think, than far apart. Whatever you are seeking, everyone, all individuals here, whatever you are seeking now, whatever you are looking at, that is right in front of you. Whatever you are seeking, nothing you are truly seeking, truly being in alignment with your world line, is any distance from you. It is right there. There is nowhere to go out. It is literally right in front of you. In order to get to where you want to go, you just have to be where you are. That is it. But be careful. And I don't mean careful in a risk kind of way. I mean, be mindful, be aware to take in what is happening. Breathe in what is happening. Create that spaciousness. Not in the way that you think, not in the way that you may have thought in the past. It's really about interacting with what is happening. That is the most important thing right now. And you will realize how close what you desire, the things that you desire, or the things that will make you happy, or the flow point is, it's right where you are. There is nowhere to go outside of yourself. Everything you need, you already have. There's nothing that you need outside to only connect with things that encourage you to your own experience. Nothing outside of that. And any movement that or decision making that happens must come from that present experience. In a nutshell, focus on your day-to-day experience and get very careful about what is happening, because then the flow and the messaging will exist in those spaces in between, now more than ever. Now more than ever. There is action that needs to be taken, a shift into something else, which makes sense given that tower, given this. But it is, for some, it is a physical shift. Really, this is speaking of regrouping. This is about finding your tribe. Do not be attached in any way to your location. Everyone is moving into their own tribes. And these aren't cult-like tribes like the ones that have been created recently culturally. These are resonant, vibrational groupings that are not discriminatory of others. Resonant, vibrational groupings that are not discriminatory of others. And they are not organized by a self. They're not organized by you. They're not organized by anybody else. There's no organization to them. They are governed by the laws of presence, the laws of life and presence as it is. How that will manifest for some in a physical way is to feel like, oh, I need to go to this place. But really it's speaking to all movement, all decisions, where you go. Go to the first place that comes to your mind. Do it right now. A place is going to come to your mind. Go there. Just go there and do it. See what happens. Whatever that place is, just go. If you do not feel able to go there physically, that would be the number one thing to do. If you feel like that cannot happen and that desire to be there is very strong and you want to experience it, go there mentally. Take the time and space and go there mentally. But if it is possible for you to physically go to that place, go to that place. You know what that place is and just go. It just came into your mind, go to that place. That's that part. Collaboration is part of this whole, the tribe, the collaboration is part of this. The page with the one becomes the two. They're speaking to each other. There's two of wands. So the two of wands is about partnership and collaboration and building a new world together. It is about relationship. There's a lot of relationship energy here, but this is a very important relationship message. You have to let go of the people you think you should be in partnership with in any way, shape, or form. This includes strangers, needing people to behave a certain way in order for you to feel as though that is harmonious. If there isn't harmony between you, then that doesn't matter. It's not about your ideas of connection. That has to be gone. There's a new moment every moment, and whoever is there for you to meet you in that moment is your angel. And that is all that matters now. It's about vibrational alignment or alignment with you. Vibrational alignment will work for some people, but that isn't the accurate way to describe it. It's about being in the same time space with others for real. If you feel like there is some sort of rupture, then you are not in the same time space. That's all you have to think about. But you do have to honor these movements towards partnership, and you have to seek partnership in every moment by being present, which would be by being yourself, which would mean by being yourself, and by allowing what is happening to guide you towards connection. Best way to put it. This too is also about creation, the creation of a new world. Right now, you are creating a whole new world. Your world is your world. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. Forget, cannot put this any more fiercely or communicate how fierce this is, how strong this is. You are the world. You are your world. You are everything. Everything exists in your consciousness, in your awareness. Do not give any attention outside of that to anything outside of that. It does not exist. It does not exist. What exists is you and your awareness. That's it. That's the world. The world is your world. That's it. When you try to look to the outside and change it in any way, you're behaving outside of reality. And that's when conflict arises. There's a lot of partnership here, and there is a soulmate love aspect to that too. But again, you cannot decide who those people are. You've got to be completely open, and you have to allow every connection to be loving, heart opening, heart centered, heart from the heart, from this heart, from this heart center. That's where the connection happens. And down into more of a solar plexus, basically the middle. Your middle is open. Your whole body is present and connects with others from that way. We have this Two of Cups, from the Two of Wands to the Two of Cups. This Two of Wands is connected to the Two of Cups. If you understand that you are your world, you will have every single love connection that you desire, but only when you understand that it's your world, that it is your world. This isn't about trying to make things happen in your world. It's not about being the director of the world, because it's all your world and you get to direct it and direct the people within. It's understanding that all is you, all is self. All is not even really self, because self is just presence. Self is now. That's all it is. Every time you connect to now, you connect to authentic self. Every time you connect to authentic self, you connect to authentic connection. Every time you connect to authentic connection, you connect to speedy building of worlds together, worlds colliding, and powerful energy. Okay? Next coming, this is so strange. I am now allowed and have some space to share a little bit. I just was out with a friend who I don't see very often, and maybe once or twice a year. And I have been on the edge of life and death for 4 years. Not in control of anything. And we were talking about the moon, talking about meeting, and she doesn't like the moon, she likes the sun in terms of governing time. But we were talking about the black moon, the new moon, the black moon, spaciousness. But here the moon is showing itself like the sun. In the moon card, the moon shows itself like the sun. It's speaking of time. The reason the moon is, we were speaking about the moon, we were speaking about months, we were speaking about timing and seeing one another and meeting, and how we could meet on the moon. And it's very interesting that this is the first time I've seen this moon card in a new way. Look at the moon. The moon is the sun. We know this. The moon, the light of the moon is the light of the sun. But there's something about the shadow being illuminated, the shadow being, not the shadow being illuminated, the shadow being eliminated. Okay? The shadow is eliminated. That's it. The shadow is eliminated. There's nothing more to say around that. The shadow is eliminated. If that lands within you, that's you, it will land within you. Next card, Three of Wands. Interesting. A 1, a 2, and a 3, talking about the clock. Okay? A 1, a 2, a 3. And I understand that the Ace of Wands is not, this isn't the One of Wands. It's not the Ace of Wands, but it's the person the you with the wand, with the one wand, with the two wand, with the three wand. The three is about the receiving, okay? This is about you receiving everything, but it requires total let go, total let go, total nothing in your hands. You can steady yourself by holding on to one of these wands, but they mean nothing. Notice how they're behind, okay? Two of wands, the wand is behind. This is speaking to others and other people. This is the paradox within this reading. It is speaking about relationship. It's speaking about your relationship to others, your relationship to things that you think you want, your relationship to yourself, your relationship to things on the outside. And it is triggered by whatever the message was around this page, which is just being connected and present in your current now, which right now for you is this reading, right? Which is blown my mind, right? Right, your right now is here. This is this. Then you take that on board, you leave that behind, you get a new stick, right? And your new stick is, wow, I've gained this. Now I still have myself. The stick that you gained, you get a new one, and you gain the world. You are your world. You have ownership. You are everything. Literally. When it moves into the three, notice how these sticks are behind the figure. And then the three stick is here. It's there for balance. The experience of self is dependent on an outside. You hold on to the outside to balance the self. It is part of you. It cannot be separate from you. The experience of something other than self is there to balance yourself. That's it. When you try to manipulate that or use it for any other purpose, which is to give perspective, if you understand, balance is perspective. Again, think the yin yang, think it's this and the other and everything is one, but it needs the other. We need the and or, as one. It is integrated, being integrated. So rather than it just being up here, everything that's happening now is getting it into this integrated point. To share something personal, something has shifted for me this week around this, around reality and free will. The messaging around that is once reality is retained, integrated with self, then everything becomes accessible. Like you're standing on the edge of the world looking out, knowing that everything is yours. There could be no distance between you and everything outside. My feeling is that there has been some fear-based awareness since I have been in this space that has, kind of taken over some things. Do not allow fear-based separation and experience. It's not even, I can't call it, it's not experience. Fear-based separation to govern your perspective on anything. The other, the dangerous other, that must be controlled. Okay? That is just taking your power away. It's not about right or wrong. It's about like a battery that you get to access that propels your gorgeous, most high vibration, for want of a better phrase, experience. Look at this goldenness that's just, whoa. The goldenness. I am the star. In this moment, I am the star. I am the light. I am the way. Look. And so are you. I'm transmitting it to you. So this is all about enlightenment that comes from within, that expands out your not just your solar plexus, though that is the yellow color that I see. It's an integrated heart center sun illuminated self sun. That's what I see, that you've been lit up and you are super powerful. You are the light. You are the light. You are the way. You are the one. Because you cannot see it and you cannot be told it if it is not you. You know, you cannot experience anything because I am you. This is you, right? So if that lands, you become pure light, pure light. And it's not that everything disappears, is that it's that it actually becomes more interesting, that you're just throwing light onto fun things. Make everything fun. Seek the fun. Look for the fun. Be the fun. That is everything. The story that took me onto YouTube 10 years ago, this is probably why I'm here. I bet it's the anniversary, something like that. That person that brought me here speaks about money as fun, tokens of fun. Abundance is about fun. Abundance of anything, choices, freedom is about fun. That's it. That is it. How to translate this into the real world can be tricky. This is what I am here to aid you to do. I'm back. Maybe I'm going to do one once a year. I don't know. I do want to give a quick message about people, about my book. And if you have ordered my book, please email me at agathapsychic@gmail.com and you can have a reading, because the book is coming. It is coming. I don't know when it will come. I am not in control of that. As I said, I've been on the edge of life and death for 4 years. And even I wasn't quite aware of how on the edge I was and still am. It is coming. But for as long as I am here and available for this, it's there for you. If also I am offering, I'm still available. If you feel like you are, I'm available from now. I wasn't available until today, and I'm available today. So if you want to see me, I'm available today. I don't know how long I'll be available for. I'm available. Before I came on here, I felt like there was one person that, again, like I did it last time, I was like, there's one person that needs some sort of annual support, and maybe I can provide that annual support. And if I can, that's proof that I can do that. I can maintain that. And now I'm here. I'm like, wow, it's more. It could be 10 people. It could be 20 people. It could be 50 people. It could be 100 people. I don't know. So I just feel like there's way more people since I've come on here. So been in the space, entered the space. So I am available. I am here. I am available. I do annual and I do hourly. That's it. Nothing in between. Annual and hourly. And I am here if you need, not hourly like hourly. If you need me, I am here. I wasn't here yesterday. I wasn't here for a very long time before that. I am here now. So I will check that the links are working, make the links work, put the links here for you. Okay? If there is somebody This is what I had before as well. If there is somebody that you have to give a Christmas present to, which is why I think this is being recorded now, but this is also, I just remembered when I first came on 10 years ago. This is why I'm here. It's my anniversary. I didn't know until now. I just knew I had to say hi and give you this message. There is somebody that you may have to gift something to. I know there's at least one person that there's a gifting. Maybe that's where the one comes from. There's a gifting. Okay. Housekeeping done. Now, messaging around the clock. This is speaking to time. It's trying to tell you that time doesn't exist. Time does not exist. If you are doing anything to try to achieve something in the future, you will fail because time's done. There is no time. Everything is done. Everything is complete. Experience of cause and effect is a beautiful dream that makes things fun. That's it. But you can't really make anything happen, but you do make things happen in the experience of making things happen, if that's what makes sense. If you can make that make sense. So you will have a desire for something. You want to manifest something. You do something. You do you do a sigil. I've done sigils in the past with people. That sigil creates a reality, an experience, an outcome, and you manifested that thing 100%. But you were always going to manifest that thing. So it's not that you shouldn't try to manifest anything. You have to know at the same time that you're just being. And you cannot control anything. You cannot manifest anything. It's all already done. But you're here and you're alive, and there is stuff to do, and there are things to manifest. So that is the way the game unfolds. You have to have that awareness. If you have that awareness at the same time, there's no lack. There cannot be lack in presence. There cannot be. And there can be time, and there can be, I don't have something, and then I have something as an experience of time. But in reality, those two things already exist, always already exist. So you can have fun and play and manifest, but you cannot do any of that, or I wouldn't even bother doing any of that. You don't have to do any of that at all. All you need to do is enjoy yourself. That's it. And I'm mindful that this is kind of the messaging of Abraham Hicks sort of people, which again, I was talking about Abraham Hicks today. I haven't spoken to other humans for a long time. 333, the number 3 is important, okay? And the number 7. This space is returned. Maybe this is the only one video that is going to exist for, I don't know, a year. I do not know. But it is opened. This portal is opened. This is your connection point to you, to your light. I am you. I am you. And I know that when I say that to you, you understand that. So anything that moves through me is you, is for you, is for you, right? There is no self here between me and you. Me and you, right? That's why this is yours, because it's just presence communicated through time, through language, right? There are some people I want to say I haven't seen for a while, and I know you're here, and I want to say thank you. I want to say I love you. I want to say sorry to people if I have upset you with my absence. As I said, I am not in control of any of it. And things only make sense in retrospect. That's another thing that is very, very important to understand. There is no sense of time. There will be no sense of time, especially for you in a kind of cause and effect way. There will only be a sense of time in retrospect, or an understanding of why, of reason, of understanding, Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that happened, so that could happen. Only retrospectively. And in a fun way, again, in a fun way, because there's no jeopardy. And I think that is also another really big message. There's no jeopardy here. You can't get it wrong. You just have to be here. That's it. Just had the thought. I'm so excited to watch this back for myself so that I can get this message from myself. That's also me and you. From you. Right, let's have it now. 3 more cards in the middle. Oh my goodness, what a cool spread. 1, 2. Oh, there she is. Right, middle of this circle now. The High Priestess. Who is this? It's me. It's you. It's me. It's you. It's me. It's you. It's her. Brought back to my daughter Persephone, the pomegranate. The goddess. Woo! Where's she gone? She's back again. The High Priestess. The moon on her head. The horns. These are all ancient symbols. Ancient symbols. Okay? BJ, hi if you're watching. You know who you are. So she is at the center of everything. Crosses. My daughter Artemis has been drawing crosses. Now I know what it's about. The yin yang, the black and white, the 2 pillars. This is the feminine expanding, not the feminine rising, the feminine expanding. I'm wearing black. This is new. I haven't been able to purchase anything. This is probably the only thing I have purchased this year. And it was for something very specific that was needed for. But the black is the feminine. The white is the positive, is the positive. The negative. The black is the negative. The white is the positive. But they cannot exist without each other. But the black is before creation. The black is creation of creation. The feminine aspect is the creator of creation. Right? Let that land. If the patriarchal masculine God, as we have been built upon in modern times in general, is masculine, and the creator of the creator is the feminine, right? It is the darkness that bursts the light. And you're going to have to take my word for it, because I'm not going to stand up and show you, but I have white pants, white trousers on right now. And that is no coincidence. Everything is aligning. Everything is aligning. This portal is now open again. And because there has been a lot of learning, a lot of shifting. I personally have been essentially in a meditation for the last 4 years. Like I'm in a meditation for the last 4 years. For 5 years. Have 3 daughters now that were birthed in a meditation. Being like, I have not been here. I'm still not here. You know, I mean, I am. Who knows how long. But when I say a meditation, I mean a different state of consciousness that is not really here and not really not here. Okay? This is what she speaks to. This is the High Priestess. Okay? This is the High Priestess. Okay? Card prior to the High Priestess. I have 3 cards in the middle. The High Priestess is the second card. This card is the 4 of Pentacles, speaking to abundance, speaking to the material world. Do not hold on to the material world too tightly. Be connected to the material world, but do not hold on to it too tightly. Allow it to flow. Let things go. Do not hoard. Do not hoard. Just let things go. Let things flow. Also, just get rid of things. Get rid of as much stuff as possible. You do not need things. It's going to hold you back. You just want the things, pure to you. And that doesn't mean, that could be anything. Pure doesn't mean it's holy in some way, because all is holy, right? So whatever is holy in alignment with who you are, keep those things. Everything else needs to go. And a lot of that is heavy material stuff, like stuff. just stuff like, stuff, furniture, uh, like heavy, real heavy things. It's kind of like clear it out, clear it out. I don't know why. It's not that it's wrong. It's just to give you the freedom to move, get rid of all those things that are not yours. Everything that is not yours, get rid of it. Everything that is yours can then come in. Okay. Get rid of all the stuff that is heavy, that is not yours. And it is not yours. You do not need. Right. Do not mishear this as you do not need things, as some sort of spiritual ideal. That's not what this is. But it is saying, get rid of everything which is not yours, which is not you. And you will know what that is now. Those things will come to your mind. And be ruthless with that. Clear it out. This is what this tower is speaking to. Clear it out, clear it out, clear it out. Only keep the things that are you and yours. And that is, I can tell you in advance, is not going to be that many things. Okay? Or people, everything that's in your experience, everything you can call your life. Okay? Last one, Knight of Pentacles, because then that's when all the good stuff comes in. The good stuff is coming in, but you have to make way for it. Do not be afraid. For some, this is going to be challenging. For me, I'm going through an extremely challenging time right now, and I need a huge amount of support. I've never been this spacious before, as in open to receiving, because there is nothing here, it's pure receiving, pure receiving and giving and flowing, but pure receiving and flowing through. That's the state, right? There's nothing here, nothing, only the truth, and the truth being love. The truth is always love, because love is what is left when we allow real things to be our focus, right? So only what is real in this moment, only what is yours in this moment, and then it all comes in. It all comes in. That's it. Thank you very much. As I said, the doors are open. When I finish this recording, I'm going to make sure there's ways for you to get to me. I'm going to put a link there. I'm doing hourly and I'm doing annual. That's it. Okay? That's it. Hourly and annual. That's it. And we're done. Not allowed to say anything else. Just this. And it's good to see you.